Hello everybody, I got two unlimited value books back from CGC. One is a friend's book and the other one is my book. So one is a DC key, which I don't do a lot of DC, but it's a very, very cool book. Enjoyed working on it thoroughly. And we also have a pretty big, one of the biggest, for sure, Bronze Age keys as well. So let me get it unboxed and let's see what we got. Try and hide the grade here if I can. There we go. All right, Superman 261 Dominatrix cover. Who doesn't love those, right? So it's Star Sapphire, and she's telling Superman to be her slave, and he is kissing her boot. So there's not that many high-grade copies of this book. When I saw it for sale, I normally don't look for DC books, but I found out what a 9.6, 9.8 value is on it. And the book looked like it had potential, so I picked it up for a good price. Just over $300, I think, is what I paid as a 9.4, hoping for that grade bump. I had this as a borderline 9.6, 9.8, but I think I'm probably leaning toward 9.8 on this book. There's a couple color breaks right here, but the rest of the book is like immaculate. It does not look like a 1973 book. Let's just put it that way. It has been well cared for since the original owner purchased the book. So let's just find out. We got the 9.8. Nice. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how much of a demand there is for this book. Sales appear to be hot lately. I think a 9.0 sold for something like $300. So I'll probably just list it at like $1,900, $2,000 and just see what happens. All right. Next book. Let me get it covered here. You guys might recognize this one. And I'm going to remember to look at the spines of these books. Look down the side, see if there's any bend. Hope not. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about that now that I wish I hadn't thought about that. But yeah, they both got the universal grade. That's good. Blue label. Oh yeah, white pages on this one too. I just noticed on the Superman. Very, very cool. That one's pretty sure that's hard to get white pages on. All right, nothing really to say about this book. First, New X-Men. Gentleman sent me this book, and it was about a 6.0 raw. Could have been somewhere between 5.5 and 6.5. I think we agreed on that 6.0, 6.5 at the most number. And there were some pretty moderate, not major, but moderate defects that are going to keep us from getting ultra high grade. There's a reader's crease down this spine right here. There's one of the corners was folded over in the back, so there's a pretty substantial crease there. And just the corners are a little bit rounded, you know, but I thought the max grade on this book, if everything was perfect and we got loose layer, would be like 8.0, 8.5. My grading tool had this at 7.5. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm doing giveaways every week now. If you're signed up for my newsletter, I just randomly pick somebody out of it every week. So if you are not signed up for my newsletter and you're interested in getting into cleaning and pressing, I'm probably going to do some information on buying and selling as well at some point. Then sign up for my newsletter at improvecollecting.com, and I'll keep you informed on what's going on. I've already recorded 5 or 6 pretty substantial videos on my process of cleaning and pressing, and I'm probably about halfway there, but I've made a lot of progress in the last couple of weeks. I'm hoping to open up an alpha of the community. It's mainly going to be a community with courses on cleaning and pressing, my process for everything, basically, on what I do here. So if you're interested in that, improvecollecting.com. Back to the book. Okay, so Giant Size X-Men #1. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't see any reason to delay anymore. Let's see what CGC did. Okay, 8.0, perfect. We didn't get the highest high grade, 8.5, but I know the owner is going to be super thrilled to get 8.0 on this book after sending it to me as a 6.0. Yeah, that is a beautiful copy of the book. There's some foxing on it, you know, some other issues. And it wouldn't be the kind of foxing that's like easily removable. It's kind of just one of those where it's just, in order to get rid of it, it would be obvious that you got rid of it, I think, on this one. So yeah, I don't think it was worth it. We didn't want to get the conserved label or whatever, so I didn't push the boundaries on this book, because honestly, even if I whitened this book and got rid of all the foxing, I think the max grade was 8.0, 8.5. So we found that nice middle ground on working on the book. didn't overdo it, and got the grade we wanted. It did get off-white pages, which, you know, I think probably off-white to white was more accurate, but I don't think off-white is going to upset the owner too much. Just noticed something here. Let me get my old man glasses on. Yeah, it looks like CGC bent that corner under. It's just one thing after another, man. See that corner right there on the front? It is bent under. Yeah. I'll have to just talk to the owner about whether he wants to send that back. Oh, man, look at that. And the corner was a little bit rounded, but they definitely turned that corner under. See that right there? That is really frustrating. Let's see if there's any kind of bend gate going on here. Okay, the book is laying flat in there, so that's good, but can we just get one submission back without some issue? Yeah, and in case you're wondering, I know I've done a couple of videos on the bends that CGC has been putting in books. Unfortunately, I had like 50 or 60 books at CGC before I started noticing those bends. In fact, I've got several submissions that are just kind of languishing at CGC. I think they're backed up from Bendgate for people resubmitting their books. So they were down to like 20, 22 days turnaround at one point. And that's from my door back to my door. I've got books that have been there 6 weeks. Just a normal, modern 10-book submission, just been sitting there for, 6 weeks. And I've sent a recent submission of 5 books in, basically a test submission to see if Bendgate is fixed yet. And I'm going to sporadically keep sending books, taking one for the team, I guess, because I do want to know if and when this issue is fixed. But yeah, once again, quality control issue, clumsy hands or whatever caused this issue. Very frustrating. Sorry about that, man. I know that's got to be frustrating for the owner of this book. So I'll just talk to him once this video comes out, and we'll see what we want to do on that. Let's go ahead and look at the Superman. Oh, old man glasses again. Okay. Man, there might just be the slightest little hint of a curvature. But I think I'd just be being picky. That actually looks flat. And it would make sense that their unlimited value tier, they would be careful not to bend books. If they're going to fix any tier, it's going to be that one. Yeah, I think this one is fine. Maybe just the slightest hint. But I don't think it's affected the book, which is good. I think we're fine on this one. Okay, well, that's good news. Let me just double check quality control. Okay, nothing that I see besides just your normal little hazy spot here, hazy spot there. But luckily on the back, I see a couple minor scuffs. I can fix those with Polywatch. There's a couple little scratches, minor little scratches here that I can fix with Polywatch. Shouldn't have to do that, but that is kind of the reality with CGC. Even on a good day, they're not that great at giving you like 100% great, awesome product, quality control and all that stuff. Okay, this is a really positive video. I mean, I'm very happy to get the 9.8. I'm very happy for the gentleman that got that 8.0 in this one. But once again, there's that this little bit of taint on it because of CGC's lackluster, whatever you want to call it, quality control, whatever. So once again, sign up for my newsletter, improvecollecting.com. Even if you're not interested in cleaning and pressing, you still just sign up. I only send like 1 email a week currently, and I'll probably go down to less than that eventually. And you're entered in the giveaway automatically, so there's no penalty for being a member of the newsletter. So thanks for watching, stay nerdy, and I'll see you in the next one.